thinking. It's thinking.
It's being live streamed. Okay.
It's
Got that.
thinking.
It's still connecting.
Still connecting.
Are we recording now?
Yeah, we record as soon as it connects.
It's doing Rick's pickleball wave.
All right. We are
Hey, how about
live.
Verizon going down?
That
Did
was
you guys, did anybody experience that?
They were down for a long time. That
Yeah.
hit you in New Hampshire. It hit me in Florida.
Yep.
Guess what? Rick doesn't care. I don't use my phone. Everybody else is flipping out. I'm on the pickleball court and Tim comes, can I use your phone? I'm like, I don't care. Take it. Like, I don't care. I honestly don't care about a phone. Like, leave me on my pickleball court. Hey, Nate, this is even funnier. So now I help people all the time on the pickleball court. So I am now teaching 3 teams. They're
Wow.
like, you got to, and I'm really good at like strategy, how to stand. And everybody I teach wins, and they're beating all their friends. And they say, well, Rick taught me. Rick taught me. Now, I came down here retired. I did not plan on teaching. Okay.
It's funny.
All of a sudden, I am certified tennis and pickle, and I have insurance through my certification. I just delivered my insurance certificate, so they can't give me crap from the HOA here that I don't have
wow.
insurance. No,
That's
I'm not
funny.
kidding. So now the funny thing is everybody wants lessons. And I say, well, how much is it? I go, I said, look, I'll help you. If you want to give me a gift certificate to a restaurant, that's fine. But I'm not
Right.
taking cash. I'm
Right,
not here
right.
for it. And I go, but that's it. But I actually yesterday delivered my insurance certificate. So the HOA here is very fancy. If you
I'm sure.
fart wrong, they'll tell you, you know?
Right.
I'm not kidding. Oh, this is HOA. Okay, you see these kayaks? Okay. All right. That's our lake over here. All right.
Beautiful.
And it is. So I left the kayaks by the water because we went to the island and everything. Didn't think about it. A day later, I get a phone call from the HOA. You can't leave a kayak by the water. That's not
Come on.
allowed. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. I kid you not. Kid you not. I'm not that's why they're there. I would have left them right by the water. No. You know, they're having an HOA inspection here of your yard and everything and the trees to make sure it's okay. They warned us, but you have to fix it if it's not up to, it's a nice
Really?
complex. I love it here. So don't get me wrong. But when you get me started on, it's like a standing joke, you know. Did the HOA yell at you, Rick, for your kayaks? I go, yep, they did. Anyways, RJ, we live?
Unbelievable.
We are live.
All right, let's go. All right, what do we got?
We got
Tell me what we got.
Rick live is what we got.
All right, good, because I don't want to see
You're
a
not-
screen.
You're not
You
gonna see
just
the
want to
screen.
see my happy. See this tan? Oh, you know, tan. Okay, wait a minute. Just so everybody understands, we are really nature's frequencies, and we're that for like a long time, at least 12 years now.
Oh,
Got to
yep.
be 12.
Over 12,
Anyways,
yep.
so we're the original ones with frequencies. And when we started, people are like, you do what? The hell is a frequency? So I would describe to them. I said, do you understand that the sunlight is a frequency and it has a wavelength? Your body recognizes the wavelength and produces vitamin D3. It's a wave. Okay. And I explained that to everybody. Maybe a little bit got it. Okay. Now, like people are starting to understand, wow, frequencies, you know, they can affect people. EMF, your phone affects people. The frequencies are, okay, well, the best one's the endocannabinoid system, CBD. All right. That works on frequencies. It has 2 receptors. And if you can trigger those frequencies, you get all the benefits of CBD. Guess what? We're capable of triggering those receptors. But what I'm going to say is frequencies are amazing. You hear more and more about it because it's not always mainstream. You know, we're doing it without pharmaceuticals. All right. And I don't want to get anybody mad out there, but this good old knee probably should have been replaced 5 years ago. And our Renew is keeping my knee in one piece. Again, I got to tell you, I have my tennis partner has a new shoulder and a new hip. My other partner, Tim, He has one new hip. He's going to get his other hip done. My buddy Billy Irwin, great guy. He's had both knees done. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go through this. So,
Dr. Joe.
if you can make something last longer because you're doing it non-invasive is beautiful. I got to tell you, next, the more, you see that grass out there? Okay. Walk on it, barefoot. Okay. The electrons from the earth come through to your body. Earthing is huge. And the problem is no one really can. First of all, my buddy Ron and Nate are in the freezing cold. That's not happening. So have an earthing card on you. Like you need the frequency of the earth. All right. But if you can go outside and get the real thing, stand on the ground, do it. Whenever it's summer, make it a point, 5 or 10 minutes. Just stand on that grass. And it's really a good thing for you. All right. This is 2026. So happy 2026 to everybody. And everybody should make a goal. In 2026, you're going to be happy every day and you're going to be energetic every day. All right. I started my day. Here's my day. 6 o'clock. I wake up, make my pot of coffee. Now, when I'm laying on my couch drinking my coffee, I'm actually doing weird exercises that aren't tough. I'm twisting my hips. I'm moving my knees. I do some leg kicks. I'm doing all this on my couch while I'm drinking my coffee. I'm doing nothing. I'm reading, I'm on my phone reading the news. And I do this now every morning. And just even if you sit and twist, go side to side, move your arms, any movement, but you're doing nothing anyways. So I just make it now a point to move my body. So, and there's tons of, they call it like armchair seating exercises, blah, blah, blah on YouTube. Whatever you do that you're making your body move, it wakes your body up. Don't just wake up and lay down and read a paper and do nothing. Kick your legs, lift your legs, move your arm, stretch a little bit. I got to tell you, I do this now every day. I'm drinking my coffee every day. I'm the first one up, me and my dog. So I get up, and after I take him out, drinking my coffee, and just move your body at anything. You can do shoulders, you can do knees, lift your legs, do a leg kick. I am not telling you to go work out like RJ, like Brian. I work out, lift things up, put them down. I'm just saying, if you're sitting down and drinking your coffee, lift your leg, then lift the other leg, and then just move your arms in and out, in and out. It's a great way to start a day. Okay. So now 7:30, this is my day today. 7:30, I go to pickleball. All right. None of my people are there. I'm like, what am I doing? I look at my phone and it said 7:45. So I see a guy practicing his serve in tennis. Tennis courts are next to the pickle courts. So I'm like, hey, you want to hit? So I go hit with a guy and he had an extra racket because I didn't have my tennis racket. And I look at his forehand and he's slicing it. He tries to do a touch, but he can't. I go, whoa, 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 whoa. So I taught him to keep his left arm out and stay sideways. He hit with an open stance, very bad. So in 5 minutes, I fixed this guy's forehand. And I in case you don't know, I'm a certified tennis pro, certified pickle pro. I love teaching and I'm really good at it. Wow. But I don't want a job. I'm in Florida. This is my home. I don't want a job. I want to do it because I want to do it, but I really like it here. So I want to be able to play pickle, play tennis whenever I want and not have a schedule and say, I want to book a lesson at 2:00 today. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. But anyways, in 5 minutes, I fixed this guy's forehand. And that's all it took. Because a lot of people don't teach, you don't learn. Pickleball, the same thing. You can learn so much. Everybody just plays. Nobody drills. I drill. I play. I drill. I have fun. How did I get to this? Arch, how did I get to this?
You're going about your day schedule.
Oh, my day schedule. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Before I digress anymore, since I'm 65 now, yes, I collect Social Security and I earn it because I paid a lot into it, by the way. All right. I really do collect. And that's a whole nother story in itself. I had to get rid of Blue Cross Blue Shield, who I've had all my life and love. They're like, we're canceling you. I'm like, right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the weirdest thing. when you get told from your insurance carrier, we're not going to take you. And then you talk to your insurance people and say, even if you keep it, they're not going to pay it because they're going to say it comes from Medicare. And I don't ever go to the doctor, but anyways, whatever. I'm 65, so I'm allowed to digress. Ha ha! This is the father old rule. So then I played pickle from 7:30 to 9:30. Had a ball. All right. We mix it up. I play with other people. I take the worst guy, and I always teach people when we play and they want to, because this is just fun pickle. And if somebody does something wrong, I go, whoa, 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 whoa. Anyways, and I explain it. And they tend to learn, and it's a good thing. And all right. While I digress, I have to go pat myself on the back. I got to tell you. So we have a pickleball team at Naples Reserve. My good buddy Tim runs the pickleball team at Naples Heritage. All right. And they won the league last year. He puts on a good team, and my buddy Tim is really good. So he's playing number one mixed doubles, and I'm playing number one men's doubles. First of all, I know he's playing number one mixed, so I put our worst team there because he's going to kill him. All right. We call it stacking. I really don't care how to do it. I admit it. I did it. So our number two team in mixed doubles did well. They won 2 games out of 3. I played number one doubles against their number one team that has never lost a match. I won all 3 games in a row. Yay. Best I have honestly ever played. I took the middle of the court. I wanted the ball, and we won. I was really happy. Anyways, so I had to give myself that pat on the back because, needless to say, they're like, what are those things on your arms? These are on my arms because, can you see that?
Yep.
Nitro, baby. All right. Well, it may help me to have energy during the day because I don't know if you can see my ankle. I use them on my ankle, the outside of my quads. There's 6. That's what I put on. All right. I use 6 nitro every morning before I play pickle. My blood is flowing, baby. All right. And I'm telling you, I keep them on until they fall off. All right. Also, I always tell everybody, shave the hair. All right. Shave the hair. If you're putting on our patches, shave the hair. It lasts so much longer. These will stay now about 2 or 3 days on my forearm. So that being said, Arj, where was I on that one?
You're still on the schedule. You just played pickle.
Oh, so I played my pickle. All right. And so now I got to come home and get cleaned up for RJ's call, or else I'd be back on the pickle court. They're like, Rick, why are you leaving? Oh, well, that's a whole nother long story. I'll come back. I'll come back and see you later. So anyways, in a normal day, I will now play 4 to 6 hours of tennis and pickle. And I love it. And, people say, oh, you get tired. Tired's in your mind. All right. This is the year that I want everybody to do something. Walk outside. Anytime you get outside, you're getting vitamin D. Okay. The sun, it's the frequency. You don't even have to be in the sunlight, but the wave hits you. And that is so good. Too many people stay inside. All right. Get outside. Just walk around. Just make it a point. Walk to the end of your street. I don't care what you do. I know it's cold. Winston, shh, stop it. My little buddy. Anyways, it's good. He makes me go out early in the morning. He makes me go out. I'll take him out to the dog. This is funny. We've got all these HOA rules. Every dog's got to be leashed, but they have a huge dog area. And I bring my tennis racket and tennis ball, and I smack it as hard as I can. He runs. He does about 10, 11 of these, and he runs like a gazelle. And then he's done. His tongue is hanging out. He is dead. All right. So I give my dog exercise too. Up, buddy, come here for a second. Come here. Winston, come. All right. Come here. All right. I don't know if you can see this, but can you see that, Arj?
Yep, we sure can.
Yeah. The wild tag. I got to tell you, I cannot stress how important it is for a dog. All right. Christmas, New Year's, we had a ton of fireworks, even though you're not allowed to in the HOA. At least some people, ignored the HOA. Let's just say my little buddy Winston was not pleased. And he was down here and we hadn't put a wild tag on him. As soon as I'm like, dang, I didn't put a wild tag. I didn't think about it. Put a wild tag on him. He was fine. But he was cowering. Like he heard it. He was not pleased. So my little buddy here. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Little Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickle, Winston, baby. My boy Winston. Yes. See Winston? Say hi, Winston. Yeah, he seen wagging his tail. This is the world's happiest dog. Anyways, I run him. He gets his exercise. You know why I think dogs are healthy? Because they're earthing. Think about it. They go out to pee, and you know what? They're on the grass. They're not on concrete. Yeah, that keeps them healthy. Ions are coming through the earth. All right. You can't replace that. You can, it makes your blood flow. It's really good for you. So if you can get outside, even for 5 minutes, stand on the grass, and in the summer, make it a point. That's why everyone's happy on the beach. You're earthing. So I can't stress enough how much earthing is good for you. All right, Arj, that was today. What is my tomorrow day? Rick's tomorrow day. I have a 7:30 pickle with the three best guys here, which I really like. Today's was easy pickle. Tomorrow is really tough pickle. So I start my day then. Then I have, I teach our D1. I have 20 people that I teach in the D1 Naples Reserve thing. I teach them at 12. And then at 2, I invited my buddy Scott over here to come and play hard pickle at 2. And then at 4, tomorrow is Sunday. Nope,
What's
he can
going
only play
on?
we're going to the Patriots game. Ron, you'll love this. We're going to the Patriots to watch it at a place called Foxboroughs.
Right.
Oh,
All right. It's called Foxborough. So you understand it's going to be a lot of Patriots fans there. And in case y'all don't know, I am a Patriot fan. Ron is a Patriot fan. We are Patriot fans. And our team went from like getting almost the
0.
first round draft pick because we were that bad to being stellar.
to being second to the Broncos right now.
Oh, let's not go there. RJ is a Broncos fan. Anyways,
They played today.
yeah, good to know. Good to know. So next, all right. You all have nitro because I sent a lot of people nitro as I really want you to try it. If you're doing if you're not doing any specific sport, put them on here. Okay, right here, K27, your upper chest. All right. If you're doing a sport, right there. I'm a righty. All right. My right arm is like lightning, but there is no blood coagulating in this right arm, baby, because I'm telling you, and it makes a difference. All right. If you're doing something, if Nate's hammering nails or working a wrench, Nate, put one on your right forearm. Your wrench is going to be a lot stronger. All right. Like, but just having it on your body anywhere is going to help you. And if you don't know where to put it, you see the wrist right there? See all those veins and arteries and blood flow? Put anything on your wrist. All right. Blood passes at 60 times a minute. So anytime blood passes our chips, that's a good thing. All right. It really is. Your blood likes it. And I'm sure you've all seen the blood video, how it separates. Separated blood is a good thing. All right. Blood coagulating, bad thing. What does EMF do? All right. When your hand gets hot, you're holding a phone that doesn't have our EMF shields on it. Your hand gets hot. Why? Because your blood coagulates. And then your brain sends more blood there and it coagulates. So all of a sudden, your hand is sore and hot. You're looking at it. Why is my hand so hot? In a lab, they tested it. In a hand, in the head, in the lab, 1.5 degree on a 3-minute call. No temperature should rise 1.5 degree in a 3-minute call. With our phone chip, head, 0.08, baby. Okay, lab tested, only went up 0.08. That is a good thing. And now everybody lives on their phone. So if you have kids, friends, nieces, nephews, anybody, load up their phone, please. And I used to say 1, I'm putting 3 on mine now. Why? Because I'm on it way too many times. And that's if I can find it. You ever hear the line, hey, Siri, what time is it? In my house, you hear it all the time. And not because I want to know the time. That's how I find my phone. All right. It's a riot. It's like some people in my house answer me. Now they all know, hey, he's just looking for his phone. I'm on it in the morning, I admit. All right. When I drink my coffee, I read the news. and I watch the news on my phone. I do that. So I'm guilty. But because I have my EMF shields and my EMF earthing card and tag in my pocket, life is good. All right. So next, I got to tell you, all right, I am now sleeping, I think, on 6 energy and vitality cards with a couple of food freshness cards thrown in there too. I throw everything under my mattress pad. All right. I kid you not, um, it's a joke how much is under me. All right. And I can't tell you anything scientific, whether it works or not, but I can tell you I wake up and I feel energized. So it's working. All right. But you can't have enough energy and vitality cards and food freshness cards under you. Should I take in and show you, Arj? This is a riot.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I'm going to do that. All right. This is RJ. I'm going to make a mess of my bed, but you got to see this because Jolie went to change the sheets and she's like, what the hell? All right. Hold on.
Oh my God.
You got to see this. Hold on. I locked my dog
God.
out. Yeah. Hold on. Let's go. I just got to do this. I'm getting no, Arj. Should I listen? Yeah, see? Hold on. Let's just peel this back. Hold it. We're going to peel this one back. Hold it. Here we go. There's one.
There we go.
Hold on. There's more. Hold it. It's going to kill me. That's on the other ones are under the mattress. It's going to kill me. All right, forget it. They're under the mattress pad.
Right.
Oh God. I'm getting yelled at. They're all under, it's supposed to be under the mattress pad. That where they are. Those are the extra ones I put on top. But anyways, there's got to be at least 7 under there. Where are you going? Go pickle. Love you. Bye-bye.
Put that room back.
I'm not touching it. Sorry about that, folks. And all right. Okay. You know the mattress pad? That's where they all go. So you don't feel it. I actually feel that one because it's above it. And if you put your legs on it, you kind of feel the card kind of hard. So it goes under the mattress pad. That bed is loaded and she's about to kill me. Anyways. Oh, buddy of mine came and stayed for a week. Great guy, Mike Pickle. Anyways, if you get a stomach ache, all right, anybody gets a stomach ache, just take a food freshness card, put it on their belly and tell them to shut up. And it's amazing. 5 minutes, they'll be like, Rick, what do you do to me? I can't stress enough, like how much that helps the microbes in your, the gut biome. It works. All right. It is not designed for that. It is absolutely not designed for that. All right. But it works. And I kid you not, anybody, if you're with them, well, my stomach hurts, just tell them, just do it. All right. Dr. Joe was famous and he's on the call, Dr. Joe on the airplane. Remember that, Arj?
Yep.
He put the card on someone's head who was complaining. He put an earthing card on a plane on someone's head. They were complaining. And he just said, just do it. The headache went away. Yeah, sometimes we don't want to explain what we do or why we do it, but it works. All right. There's so many things. Next, I had a buddy and his feet, he kept complaining, feet, blah, 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 blah. So I took my insoles out of my sneakers and said, here, I asked him he's about my size. He put them in and I saw him like the next day. He goes, Rick, what's in those insoles? I just told him, old Chinese secret. I don't tell you. I did. I'm like, I'm explaining it's going to take too long. I go, why? He goes, my feet feel lighter and I can't explain it, but I feel lighter and faster. I'm like, maybe it's like helium and it reduced the weight of your shoes. I don't know, but they work. All right. And, again, blood flow to the feet. We got Doppler tested at the ankle in a hospital, I think about 10 years ago, because it's in our patent. And it increased the blood flow to the feet, more blood flow to the feet. That's good. That's a good thing. I'm allowed to say that, right? Because it's in our patent, Arch.
It sure is.
I got RJ, the FEC, CC, whatever it is. Mama, you cannot say that.
Compliance.
My compliance. I'm trying to be good. Look at this. I'm getting vitamin D to this. Nice face. Nice tan. All right. So this whole meeting today is I want everybody to be healthy. 2026 is going to be your healthy year. So when you wake up, all right, and if you do what I do, you drink coffee, sit on the couch, whether you sit or lie down, it's irrelevant. Move your feet, twist your knees, put one knee over the other and twist it. All right. Do anything you can to move a body part instead of doing nothing. Even if you go inside out with your feet, you go like this. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Lift your legs if you're sitting down. I am not talking about anything fancy. I'm just talking about moving and getting your blood flowing. Activity, Ron, you got it. And Nate, you're right. When it's cold out, your feet don't get as cold. Now, let me explain. There's going to be science. And you know what? In science, you can explain a lot of things. But do you know that some people can't explain if a man can make a baby? RJ, what was that line?
I don't know.
Can you imagine that? There was no answer to that question?
Oh, man.
Anyways, can a man have a baby? Okay, no, he can't. Well, here's the science behind the feet. If you're getting blood flow to the toes, all right, instead of your toes freezing, it's getting blood. Blood is warm. So if the blood can't get to your toes, your little tootsies are going to freeze. Nate just put in the chat that I saw. I don't know. I can't control anything on my phone, but it flashed by, Arch.
Yep.
Nate said, yeah, when it's cold, because you're getting blood flow.
Mhm.
And if the blood flows at the toes, it's helping it warm up. If the blood flow is not getting to your toes freeze. We get it skiing with the gloves because your hands are an extremity. And I ski a lot and it gets cold. Like my hands, my feet are fine. It's funny because I wear insoles on my feet and my feet are fine, but my hands get cold. And I love my Hestra gloves. My kids got me the best gloves. They really are. And, I'm on my second pair every year. My son Michael gives me, not my son RJ. Michael gives me my Hestra gloves. Let's get this straight. RJ, top that one, baby.
Yep.
Anyways, so the insoles are very cool and you can put them in anything. All right. But again, see the grass? Use the grass. If you can, go outside, stand on the grass. Do me a favor. Make it a point this year. Stand on the grass. Okay. The grass is not your walkway. The grass is grass. If you can stand on the beach, that's also better. All right. Anyways, so that's one thing. Next, you're going to walk as much as you can. Harry didn't get a Christmas present. What's up with that, Arch?
Oh, I'm gonna have to. We'll
Harry,
fix this, Harry.
We will fix that. Everybody in the call got a Christmas. Harry, it's because you weren't on the call, buddy. And you didn't get to tell us what you wanted.
Yep, you got it. You had to be on the call.
Harry, but you're on every other
Absolutely.
call. So I will make sure, RJ, make sure Keith sends them. And while you're at it, send Keith his present too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Okay, now RJ, I forgot where I was at.
Stand on the grass.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
There we
It's
go,
funny.
Ron.
Ron, the stuff pops by my phone and I see the line and it's like I go right to it. Oh, this is what I just saw. So anyways, 2026 is a healthy year. All right. The more you use our patches, and I don't want to say it's good for you, but it's good for you. All right. Any of them, any of them. Now it's cold season. Put immunity on your wrist. If you feel right here, if you're if
Post-nasal drip.
Yes, and I get it right there. Ron, ready for this? I don't get it in Florida. You know why? Because it's very nice weather. Okay.
Mhm.
But up north, you get it right here. And you feel it coming. Put immunity on your wrist. I think I said to a lot of people immunity too. Don't be afraid to use it as soon as you feel it.
And also
K27? Yes. Thank you, Ron. So you want to, stay ahead. You know what I got to tell you, I don't get it as much here, but people up there tell me they're sick, and I don't ever admit to being sick. If I'm sick, like father's down and out for the count. Like it's got to be like catastrophe, because if you admit that you're sick, you only get worse. So I just keep doing what I do, and I'm like, well, I feel a little different today, so I'll load up with immunity. I'll load up with nitro. I'll drink a ton of juice. I'll make my soup. Don't tell your body that you're sick. Tell your body that you're healthy. This is the positive of 2026. I don't live in a negative world. I live in a positive world.
Right.
All right. No matter where you are, it's a good day. I tell people, how you doing? I'm friggin' wonderful. I'm alive today. All right. I'm outside. My wife, this is funny. The pickleball courts and tennis courts are right around the corner. I only take my golf cart there. Only. Never walk there. She walks there. You know what she says to me? It's a privilege to walk there and be able to walk there. And that's exactly what she's walking to tennis or pickle now. But she has never taken my golf cart there. RJ, I have never walked to the courts. Could I? Oh, yeah. Will I? No. To me, it's a privilege to take my golf cart. All right. But bless you, Arj.
Thank you.
So with that being said, yes, I'm not walking to the place, but when I get on the court, I am fierce. My body is pumping. Just so you understand, today, I wore the same shirt in pickleball. Okay. I told you it wasn't that tough pickle. I was way better. Tomorrow, I'm going to play with the 3 best guys here. I will sweat through 3 shirts. All right. I only use cotton because I weight my grip on the shirt. All right. Everybody says, well, Rick, why don't you wear these polyester, no sweat, blah, blah, blah. I go, well, how am I going to wipe my grip? Ever since I was a kid playing tennis, I wipe my grip on my shirt. I do it in between points. It's a habit. That's what I do. I only wear cotton shirts. Oh, this match at Tim's place, Arts, Naples Heritage. Who's the only one that didn't wear the Naples Reserve shirt? Me. You know why? Because it was one of these polyester no sweat shirts, and it was a blue. I'm like, look, I got a Margaritaville blue that's the same. I wore my Margaritaville shirt, but I won. Okay, but I can't do it. I play in cotton, and it's a good thing. And I laugh. It's like, well, what do you mean you're not going to wear a shirt? I'm like, I don't like it. I can't play in it. I want to win. I'm not here just to look fashionable. And they got over it. But everyone's like, well, Rick, why don't you wear a shirt? I go, because it's polyester and I hate it. And my Margaritaville shirt makes me smile. And it was. I wore my blue Margaritaville shirt and I won. All right. So going back to 2026. 2026 is your happy year. All right. Teddy in the UK, you're alive. You're smiling. I love it. When I see your smiling face and hear your voice, that's a beautiful thing. All right. Every day, just be happy we're alive. All right. And make it a point this year to do something more than you would have done last year. All right. Start your day by moving. Just do it. All right. Whether you drink coffee, tea, water, milk, I don't care what it is. You're going to sit down, lift your legs. If you're sitting, lift your legs. I lie down on the couch. All right. I drink my coffee, lie down on the couch, and I just keep moving. And I twist, I stretch, and it's a great way to start the day. And I got to tell you, I'm 65. It took 65 years to figure that out. All right, Orange, no joke. I used to just lay on my couch like a lump, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I get my body moving? And then I started, and it's funny. I'm on Facebook, and I see somebody doing these chair exercises, so I send it to myself. And so I've sent like 6 different things, the chair exercises, Arj. I haven't opened one of them. All right. But I remember it. And so I just start doing these things. And whether it's a fly, you go like this, whatever it is, I just keep moving and I invent things. I'm stretching here. If this is sore, but just by doing that, like my body is warming up. So when I get in a court at 7:30, it's already moved a little bit. So that also helps me. And when I get on the court at 7:30, I have 6 nitro on me. So that's not a bad thing either. All right. And I can't tell people to buy nitro up the wazoo, because if you did 6 a day, I mean, I get 50 sheets shipped to me at a time of Renew and nitro. All right. Those are my 2 go-to things. And I have in my bag Relief to give people. I have, the packs of Relief with the guy with the back picture, because everybody was asking me what it is. And I said, well, blah, blah, it's a frequency. And then they're like, huh? Well, do you have pain? If they have pain, I give them a relief. They're like, oh my God. I put one, a guy said, well, my shoulder hurts. I go, well, how much does it hurt? He goes, I can't lift it. So I said, lift up your sleeve. I put 4 of them on around his shoulder. The guy's like, what did you do? He's like, why? He lifts up his arm. It goes all the way up here. He goes, I couldn't do that. I go, Merry Christmas. Here's the rest of the pack. Enjoy it. Anyways, it releases the meridians. Your body shuts down things. All right. I got to tell him about this one. Okay. So way back in life, I used to go 2 weeks a year skiing in Vail. All right. And I was skiing phenomenal. Life was good. And at one night, I'm playing poker with a bunch of guys, and the card went under the bed or the table somehow. I reached under in a weird way, and I blew out my knee. And it wasn't from skiing. It just, and I felt it. It's like, oh my God. And I'm there. I still got another week of skiing. So one of my buddies that I was with is from Vail. He runs a rental place, Vail Realty and Rental Management. Bart and Andrew, great guys. Says, you got to go see the voodoo doctor. And I'm like, what? He goes, I'm telling you, you go see this guy. And he gives me the guy's number. So everybody else is skiing the next day. I take the car and go see this guy. And he looks at me and asks a couple questions. I have my jeans on, and he goes, lay down on the table. And he takes his finger, puts it on my knee. And on his other hand, he's rubbing a metal belt with like some stuff on the belt. And he's got his finger and he's moving it. And there's like a chime coming through his belt. And then the stops, then the sound stops, and he moves his finger to another point on my knee. And he's rubbing this thing on his belt, and the same thing, sound, then the sound stops. He moves his finger. He gets up, he goes, stand up. I stand up. Guess what? Arch, my knee was fine.
Oh.
He explained to me that when, your leg was stressed out, your meridians shut off your knee, and all I did was unblock the meridians. That was it. I never took my jean off. He never touched my leg. All right. But he did it with a frequency going through his hand, through this belt buckle with like things on it. It was either crystals. I didn't even know, but he would rub it and it made a sound, and the sound went away. When the sound went away, he moved his finger. The whole thing took all of 5 minutes. My knee was fine. I skied the next day and I skied the next week. Isn't that wild? RJ, no joke. Okay. They called him the voodoo doctor. So that being said, this is annoying. My lanai is blocking my face. So I see this little black on this. Oh, this is better. Okay. Now I'm out of the little top things. Okay. So where was I, Arch? How did I get there? Ron. How did I get there, Arch?
I don't know. We got there.
I never know how I got there. Well, all right. So everybody, you're going to start your morning moving. Okay, please. And next time I see you, tell me you did this. And I am not talking about RJ's push-ups, sit-ups, lift things up, put them down. I'm just talking about stretching and moving. Okay? That's how you start your day. If you have nitro, put it on your chest. If you can plan to do something, any exercise humanly possible, do it. Okay? If just don't be lazy. Am I allowed to say that, Arch?
You are.
Okay, good. Don't be lazy. All right? All right? Make it a point to do something. The more you use your body, the better you're going to be. Oh, I'm seeing what patches work. I only saw what patches work on. Somebody just wrote what patches work on my phone. That's all I saw.
The Meridian.
Relief. Relief is designed to instantly work. All right, here's another good story. RJ and I are at a trade show at Foxwoods for chiropractors from New York. All right. And we got there. We got a bunch of doctors we've worked with. And RJ's got scar tissue in his shoulder from a jet ski thing going right through it. Like he almost died. It was bad. So anyways, we're at this show and he's whining, like whining. He put relief on his shoulder. Back then it was called discomfort. And it helped, but he was still whining too much. I'm not a whiner. I don't like whining. And he was annoying me. So one of our chiropractors walks up, Deb, and she's also into acupuncture. And I told her, I said, Deb, can you please help him? And we're laughing. And she asked him, what's wrong? Right shoulder. She goes to his left hip, okay, and starts pushing on his left hip. And Arj, you tell the rest of the story.
She pushed my left hip, and I was like, ooh, that just did something.
So then she kept pushing it on the left hip. And he's like, Deb, I feel better. I go, you going to stop whining? And he goes, yeah, it worked. Thank you, Deb. So I thank Deb. She bought a whole bunch of stuff. We love her. Life is good. We're staying on the 12th floor of this hotel. And it's now like 10 o'clock at night. We're going to gamble. Life is good. We probably had a few beverages. And we're walking from our hotel room to the elevator. And he starts whining again. My shoulder hurts. So we went back to the room and it was discomfort back then, the relief patches on his left hip. Okay. We got back to the room. I asked him, what's it? He goes, it's like an 8 right now on a scale of 1 to 10. By the time he got to the elevator, he goes, Dad, it's down to a 3. By the time we got down to the ground floor to gamble, he goes, Dad, it's like a 1 now. Okay.
Yep.
The relief patches were not placed on his shoulder. They were placed on the meridian of the right shoulder, which is the left hip. So yes, meridians shut things down. Your body has a way of shutting things down if it's not doing the right thing. I built back in New Hampshire. I like to build things. So I had a buddy on my driveway. We built this rock wall with like boulders. And my buddy is like a football player, huge guy that does rocks for a living. So me, Geronimo, who's going to help him, worked with him that day. Okay. So I'm working with him, lifting these boulders that I shouldn't have, moving them, wedging them, lifting them, working it, no problem. The next day, I'm on the couch. I cannot move. Kid you not. This is way back, Arj, on Mountain Drive. I was on the couch. I couldn't move. My back froze, locked up. Everything in my back, as we put it, it stuck the big finger up to me. All right. I could not move. And this is before we had patches or I knew anything about it, but I couldn't move. I couldn't literally move. I had to roll off the couch and then I still couldn't move. And I went to the emergency. They took me to the emergency room. They gave me naproxen and something else, and it released my back. It was spasms in the back, and I was fine. But if I would have had my relief chips then, I would have loaded up in the back. It was literally all the meridians in my back shut down. It didn't want me to move. And this is way back before I even knew what a chip was or a patch was. So, but that's how your body can shut down things. And it wasn't that my muscles were broke or anything. I didn't break anything. There wasn't a muscle in my back that was allowed to move because the meridians just shut it down. It's like a warning system. It's like warning, you've abused your back. You're shut off, so this happened. And if I would have had my patches, I would have loaded them up. You know what you can also do if it's really bad? All right. Middle of the night, you ever get a cramp? Well, if you do, take magnesium before you go to bed. I eat magnesium, potassium gummies before I go to bed, like a lot now, because I have gotten cramps because I use my body. But if you ever do get a cramp, take a whole sheet of relief and just put the whole sheet against where it's cramping. Got it? Whole sheet. Don't stick them. Leave them on the sheet. Just put it right against wherever it's cramping. You'll be amazed. It works. All right. You know, like you get a leg cramp in the middle of the night and you're like screaming because you're like, I can't get my leg loose. All right. Well, if you ever have that happen, just take the whole sheet of relief and put it on. Do not peel it off. Just leave them right on the sheet. It works. And if you ever get something bad that really hurts, like my shoulder really goes, I'll just put the whole sheet there under my shirt. You don't have to put the patches on. They're still going to work. So again, these are Rick's tricks. Have I done it? Absolutely. I've tucked sheets in my lower back when I feel my lower back get like, sometimes you tweak it and like, oh, just tuck the sheet in your underwear and have it sticking up and tuck your shirt in so it's there. Leave the sheet there. The chips are still good. All right. This isn't Rick, sell them more. You got to buy more. No, this is Rick. I want to help you. All right. You can use these sheets as a sheet. RJ's going to shoot me. RJ, you're not going to shoot me, are you?
No shooting.
No shooting on her father. RJ, I don't even have a time. How we doing?
I was gonna say we got to give something away because this the meeting's going to just stop in 8 minutes.
Oh, I didn't even know we were on that long. Sorry, guys. I was having fun. All right. Let's give something away.
Yes.
RJ, RJ, you pick the number. If I send it to you, I'm going to lose the Zoom.
Yep. All right. Hang on.
Goodies coming our way. And don't forget goodies going to Australia. We can't forget our buddies. Text me the number, Arch.
I just did.
All right, hold it. If I open up the text. A lot of 20s and 33s.
I see somebody who won.
Hold it.
I see a winner.
Ron, baby.
Ron.
The 20s were close.
The 20s were close. Harry was
but 19. Lori was close with an 18, but it was 19, Ron. Ron, you got goodies coming your way. What goodie would make you happy, Ron?
Yeah, Ron. What patch would you like?
Relief.
All right, we're going to do relief. Probably some nitro and some other goodies. RJ, send that to the office. Sure it's always a pleasure.
All right, guys. Thanks for hopping on the call.
It's always a pleasure.
And have a great rest of your weekend.
You also.
Bye.
All right. We'll see you again.
Bye, everybody. I don't even know.